A lot of people lose focus in their lives and in different stages, different areas. Let's just talk about gaming. If you're forgetting the fundamentals in gaming, you need to go back and practice them, correct? Just go back to the basics. But then, why am I not focusing? Why did I lose focus? There are a lot of issues that could be happening in your life that are like medical and health wise, and there are stuff that are like mental. Let me explain the physical, then I can go to the mental. Because as far as for the physical, I cannot say that I am an expert, but I am a public health specialist and I have a background in healthcare, so I can say something. What I could say is, if you have trouble focusing, it can be caused by many factors. Some people say ADHD, like attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Yes, it could be, but this is a total different situation. You need to get a diagnosis. There are a lot of symptoms with this. There are a lot of causes. There are a lot of diagnostics. And the doctor has to assess your situation and determine the cause. But there are a lot of other things that could consider you losing focus. Thyroid issues, sleep problems, anxiety or even depression, vitamin deficiencies. As far for vitamins, the vitamins that play a role in focusing are vitamins B, C, and D. These are like very important. But then you have to address any deficiencies that you have. Like if you feel like this could be health wise, you gotta check yourself. You know what I mean? Because do a blood test, see if you're low in any vitamins, and you then get the appropriate dosage for them. Maybe a lifestyle change, maybe therapy, maybe medication for all of these things that I said health wise. Okay, this is health wise. You have to be fully hydrated, you have to sleep well, you have to do all of this, because if you don't do these basic stuff, well, you're not gonna be as normal as you should be and you can't focus. Now let's get to the mental stuff. The stuff that you can work on without the medication. First of all, if we're speaking Valorant, you have, first of all, if you're doing anything in your life, you have to decide why are you doing it. If you're playing for fun and yet you are a competitive person, you have to focus and win. Okay, you're playing for fun, that's number one. Very important. Number two, you are a competitive person, so the fun part is being competitive. To not forget, to not like lose the focus, you have to learn the basics. You have to have the basics ingrained in your brain, you know what I mean, to do them without even thinking. Muscle memory, let's talk about that. Okay, that's number one. Then like choose how many games are you playing a day, how many hours are you spending on the game, what is the maximum, what is the minimum, and stuff like this. Just keep your mind focused. This is the way you keep your mind focused, by organizing what you're doing and giving it time. You know, I was never a fan of people using to-do lists. I think that's stupid. But then when you do a to-do list and you assign a time to them, like I do this in 2-3 hours, and you do it in 2-3 hours, you're amazing. And as Conor McGregor said, and many other people said, but this one I saw a clip for Conor who said this, if your life is full of a lot of failures, like if you say you're gonna wake up at 9 a.m, you better fucking wake up at 9 a.m. If you don't wake up at 9 a.m, you say, fuck it. And then tomorrow you say, I'm gonna play at this time, and you go and you don't play at this time, and you say, I'm gonna work at this time, and you don't work at that time. It's small failures and they turn you into a fucking failure. But a successful person, a person who knows how to manage his life, he says, I'm gonna do this in this time for this duration, and they fucking do it. This is the way to not lose focus. Number two for me, if it's not for Valorant, we're speaking focus. If we're talking focus, number one, let's remember Denzel and a lot of people who said this. You need motivation to start, but you need commitment to finish, you know, to get there. So you gonna lose the focus, bro. That's 100%. You have to lose the focus, whether in your work, in your dreams, whatever. But to keep focusing, one thing that you gotta do, commit to the fucking cause that you have in hand. This is Nubrainy. I hope that helped you in some way. Peace out.